What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. And as always, guys, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe, and of course, hit the notification bell. Also, there is a super thanks feature on all of my videos if you want to contribute to the channel. If I've made you think, if I've made you laugh, if you've enjoyed my content, and you want to give back to the channel and help it to grow, well, that's a perfect way to do it. It highlights your comment. I see the comment and I will respond to the comment every time. So guys, thank you in advance, and thank you just for being here. You guys know that means everything to me. Now, let's get into the topic of this video, guys. I want to talk about the Wakanda Forever trailer that just dropped. What was it, yesterday or the day before? And of course, I have some thoughts about this. Now, of course, you guys know that I've told you guys I feel like it is a major mistake and disrespectful not to recast T'Challa. But, you know, Feige and Marvel, they're selling this as an honoring of Chadwick Boseman. And see, this is where, you know, it trips up for me. This is where it offends me because, listen, if you want to like this, right, in this video, in this trailer, in this movie that I saw, you know, that's up to you, okay? But my thing is, don't tell yourself that you're doing this or they're doing this for that, you know, the most important part. They're doing this in honor of Chadwick Boseman. I feel like this is disregarding what that man would think, and it goes on to show that they don't really know anything about the drive, determination, and the spirit of a man, you know, especially of a black man. You know, what makes us tick and what's important to us, what should be important to us, you know, those of us who can see past ourselves, which I believe Chadwick Boseman was one of those. All right, but before I get into that, guys, let me call your attention to something, okay? And I'm going to try to put this in a greater context, so follow me on this. Because when I watched that trailer, this is what it put me in the mind of. Every Father's Day, I've had to deal with the aggravation and the frustration of this thing that Hallmark does with its greeting cards. Well, they will release the greeting card, Happy Father's Day Mothers. All right, they will release a greeting card for Father's Day for mothers, specifically black mothers, because we know the old stereotype that black fathers are absentee, they're deadbeats, they're no good, they ain't shit. You know, we get dogged with that kind of thing all the time. However, I've always believed that it is tacky to do that on Father's Day. Father's Day is supposed to be a celebration and an honoring of fathers. Obviously, that means fathers who are present, fathers who care, fathers who are loving, fathers who take the time to be fathers. That's what that day is for. So when you pick that day to honor single mothers, then to me, that's just exploiting a societal ill, you know, a bad situation, going to make money off of the absence of the man. And basically, that's how I feel when I look at that Wakanda Forever trailer. Okay, it starts off with a beautiful song by Bob Marley and the Wailers, No Woman, No Cry, which many of you should know is actually in a song that's made to honor mothers, that's made to honor women, you know, that they're so strong and they're the backbone of the community and all of this stuff. No woman, no cry, you know. So that's basically what that song symbolizes. So when you see that coming on and it's laid under a trailer about a movie that's supposed to be based on a black king and his kingdom, you realize where we're taking this. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with celebrating women. There's nothing wrong with celebrating mothers, like I said before. But to do that in place of a franchise, a movie that's supposed to be about a king, a black king, is disrespectful, and I feel dishonoring the memory of Chadwick Boseman. Okay, now keep in mind, guys, no one felt worse than I did when Chadwick Boseman passed away. A talented, very much a gifted actor, for sure, who did a great job in bringing T'Challa, Black Panther, to life. But once again, this is what I'm talking about honoring the strength, the spirit, the conviction, and the inspiration, the creativity of a man, of a black man, where you realize this man is leaving a legacy. So if you want to honor him, you would honor that legacy and keep it going, okay? So what I want to point out here is an old article that I have from 2 years ago. All right, and this is on bustle.com. And this is going to give a little bit of credibility to what I'm talking about what made this man tick. You know, what kept him going. What was important to him, since we want to have his picture in the trailer all up on the side of a building in a mural, you know, like they do in the hoods and in the ghettos when you want to honor someone who is dead. You know, so this movie, it seems like, is more about honoring Chadwick Boseman than it is about honoring the actual character of T'Challa, who was probably around longer than Chadwick Boseman, or before Chadwick Boseman was born, I would imagine. T'Challa was conceived of back in the early 70s, I believe. So when you make your movie more about honoring the actor than you do the character, then this is what you're going to get, right? And keep in mind, guys, like I said, Chadwick Boseman is a great actor. He left us a great body of work, not just Black Panther, but all types of diverse and interesting and powerful roles. He poured his soul into all of it. I imagine a lot of that reason was because he knew that his time was limited. So that man left us an amazing, incredible body of work. You don't need Marvel Studios to be doing a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, when really what it should be about is keeping his legacy and his character alive and taking it further so that the kids that he was trying to inspire would have more of this. I don't know what it's going to take to get through to people. But anyway, we have this article here from Bustle, all right? This was on September 4th, 2020. And it says, Chadwick Boseman's death may have come as a shock to fans, but his decision to keep his cancer diagnosis private made perfect sense to his loved ones. In a new interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the late actor's longtime agent Michael Green revealed that Boseman's mother is the one who inspired him to keep his cancer diagnosis a secret from the general public. Now, why would she do that? He said he believes Boseman's private nature was influenced by the way his parents, Carolyn and Leroy, raised him. Carolyn always taught him not to have people fuss over him, Green explained. He also felt in this business that people trip out about things, and he was a very, very private person. Now, I can feel that, guys, because I'm also very, very private. I could be going through the worst time in my life, and usually I don't talk about it until it's over, because I do have this belief that you get through everything. Everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? So a lot of times when I don't have any easy answers and I can't explain, then I choose to just go through it. And usually I talk about it when I get to the other side of it, you know, but unfortunately in Chadwick's situation, he ran out of time. But I do understand that decision that he made. Unfortunately, Green revealed, that meant that Boseman was really in hardcore pain on the set of the upcoming Netflix film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. However, the actor felt that being able to be with Denzel Washington and to launch this cycle of August Wilson's plays at Netflix was so exciting to him. The work meant everything, even though he knew that he was in great pain, even though he knew that he might be dying. The work meant more to him. Green was one of the few people in Boseman's life who knew about his illness. His trainer, Addison Henderson, also knew that the actor was sick, but that he wanted people to focus on his work and his legacy rather than his diagnosis. Guys, that says it all right there. His trainer also knew the actor was sick, but the actor, Chadwick Boseman, wanted people to focus on his work and his legacy rather than his diagnosis. For us, it was just like, let's keep going. Let's keep doing what you want to do. Let's keep training. And then me and collaborator Logan Coles and his family, his wife, Taylor Simone Ledward, we were always there just to support him. Henderson told THR, he was just living his artistic life to the fullest and using his time in his moment to really affect people. All right, guys. So there it is. And I also want to say to you guys that one of the other reasons why he didn't divulge his sickness, and that you can find this in many, many articles from back then, is that he fully expected to get better so that he would be able to film Black Panther 2. Okay? So this was absolutely a reason why he wanted to keep it secret, because he knew in his mind and in his heart that he was going to get better. And also, he didn't want people fussing over him as he was taught by his parents, because he wanted his work and his legacy to be more important. Okay, so what does that tell you guys? Number one, it tells you that he expected for T'Challa to be front and center in Black Panther 2. Now the question is, okay, is he the kind of man that would say, if I'm not going to be there, I don't want my character to be in Black Panther 2? Well, if you listen to anything that I just read, if you listen to his brother said also that Chadwick would have wanted the character to be recast. If you listen to these things, you know that he was the noble, honorable kind of man who understood fully what that role meant to young, impressionable children. He would have wanted it to go on. He expected T'Challa to be in Black Panther 2. So you get that. And you also get that he was raised to not want to be fussed over. So when you see all of these promos and all of these people talking about, we did a great job honoring Chadwick Boseman, would Chadwick Boseman would he have wanted you to honor him over honoring the material, over honoring the character that he was so determined in his dying years to bring to life? Would he have gone for that? Would he have wanted that? Would he have appreciated that? Honor me, put my face up on the mural, not the character. And in the event that I can't do it, then the character must die. Do you really, really think that that's the kind of man that we're dealing with? Okay, listen, I told you before, if you want to love Wakanda forever, I'm sure that it will be an entertaining movie. Please don't get it twisted. That is not my point. I'm not saying that the movie is trash or the trailer is trash just because I believe that it is just not, it has no entertainment value whatsoever. I believe that they're making something out of this that the Black Panther mythos is not. That's why I say that it's trash. You're transforming this into something it was never meant to be. Black Panther is the story of King T'Challa. And if you want to say that Shuri picked up the mantle in the comics, okay, she picked up the mantle in the comics. All right, but the movie series is just getting started. There's a lot of stories to tell before you get to Shuri picking up the mantle. Okay, so that's what offends me about this, guys. That's the part that hurts about this, because everywhere I look in rundown black communities everywhere for the last, 40, 50 years, we've been talking about dealing with a family without a black man at its head. All right, this was a perfect opportunity, a great opportunity to show that family, that kingdom intact. Now, I don't even know if it's even like useful to say hashtag recast T'Challa, because this is already in the can. It's already done. When you look at the trailer, all you see is blaring music, like they had. It reminds me of The Rise of Skywalker. The trailers are so damn loud. The music is so loud. They just know that they know that they're doing something epic, something historic, because they wanted, that's what they wanted it to come across for us. They wanted somehow, like, they want us to feel this excitement. Oh my God, they want all the feels. But when the smoke clears, when the music dies down, think about what this is really saying. Think about what this is really doing. This is not an honoring of Chadwick Boseman. It's a disregard of Chadwick Boseman. It's a disregard of the man. It's a disregard of the black man. It's a disregard of the black superhero character. You want to be honest? You want to be credible? Then do the right thing. But that's not what they're doing. And this is convenient for Marvel because they want to go in this female-centric direction. So if you can do that, and you can also exploit the death of Chadwick Boseman for more ticket sales in the meantime, well, sure, let's do it that way. But like I said, don't lie to yourself. This has nothing to do with honoring Chadwick Boseman, who would have wanted this character, this legacy character, to go on. Anyway, guys, that's how I feel about it. You guys can get in the comment section and you can sound off. But keep in mind, I didn't say that this shit was going to be trash just because. There's plenty of talent that's involved here. The director, Ryan Coogler, is talented. You got Angela Bassett. You got Letitia Wright, my girl, Lupita Nyong'o. Danai Gurira. It's a very, very strong female ensemble. And this is another thing, this is going to be critical or critic proof. You know, you won't be able to critique this because you got a movie full of reverse. You know, that's just the way it is. If you thought it was bad with just having one symbolic black woman, you know, for people to cheer for, wait till you see the way they market this one. You know, and that's all I'm saying, guys. I know that the talent is there. I know that they can put forth a strong, you know, a good movie. I know this, but it's not what it's supposed to be, in my opinion. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to the video. And sound off. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thank you. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.